Hey guys, and welcome to World War II Solitaire board game channel. Today we're gonna have a look at Conflict of Heroes, Monster Tanks of the Eastern Front. This is an expansion which you will kinda need if you are planning to play Conflict of Heroes Eastern Front solo expansion. You'll also need obviously the main game Awakening the Bear, 2nd edition, Operation Barbarossa 941. The solo expansions obviously, and the Wrecks and Destruction mini expansion. You can replace some of the counters of course, but I'll recommend getting this if you really want to play that game without any trouble. So basically, like I said, it's called Monster Tanks on the Eastern Front. Ironically, there are some small tanks in this expansion as well, but basically what we're getting is a lot of new units, and it's a really cool expansion. And as usual, this game with Conflict of Heroes, the counters are just beautiful. They are one-sided here. You see, that's a Stuart tank. I don't think I'd call that a monster tank, but it is beautiful nonetheless. KV-1, kind of flamethrower tank. And yeah, there's just so many new units. And that's also one thing what I love with this game. There's so many T-Sagittaria, so many versions of that tank in this game. And we have the Sherman tank. And I guess I mixed up my Soviets with Germans. And we have, Lee tank. That's a terrible tank. The Russians hated that tank. I don't think anyone liked it. And we have, I think that's a Stalin tank 3 on East 3. And then we have more of these T3 Sagittaria tanks. And some kind of truck with looks like AA. And even a Soviet captured Panther looks like. That's awesome, dude. You know, Panthers, I think that's my favorite tank. Whoops. We even have some new infantry, partisans. We get 2 of these guys. And then we get something really crazy, which is 80 dogs. And these are dogs with explosives trained. Basically, they are real. They were actually, I don't think they were really used in combat in World War II, but they were experimental units. So basically, they were starving dogs until they were really, really hungry. And then they tie some meat under a tank and move that tank and force the dog to run under it to eat. And that way, you know, they would learn to run under tanks. And then they would strap explosives on it. And they would starve it again and release it once they saw a German tank. And there's even a video on YouTube, you can watch it. Live one when they're actually blowing up a tank with one of those dogs. Man's best friend, huh? Anyway, we have some funny looking Panther version. Nashorn. Noshörning. Haven't heard of that. Looks like a martyr. Again, there's so many new tanks for me. I'm learning so much from this game. It's really cool. Hetza. That's a beautiful one. And this one also doesn't seem like a monster tank to me. Looks. And the famous mouse, ironically named. And we have a Jagdpanzer. And even a Königstiger. I don't know if it's not included in the base game, but of course you can't play a World War II game without King Tiger. A Brumba, that's also a cool one. Self-propelled artillery or something, I guess it's called. And the Germans also get some new infantry. We get Panzerschreck guys. We get the Goliath. Those are fun to play with in the Conflict of Heroes video game. We get COD bikes. And we get some kind of Panther term. I guess it's some kind of defense tower. So anyway, guys, this expansion Looks really neat. Again, the base game has so many different kind of vehicles and infantry units, and this just expands greatly on that. Again, I am very much looking forward to learning this game and playing it and showing you guys how it's done. Basically, I hope to do it before I get the Company of Heroes Kickstarter here. We'll see how it goes, guys. Anyway, thank you as usual for watching. Stay tuned, please subscribe, and see you next time.